Wake up. Wake up. Come on. Hey, I see you breathing. You're just sleeping. There you are. You having a good sleep? You like my teenagers? Wake up, man. No. You're pregnant. You're miserable. Go away. Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is my favorite time of day where I get to enjoy the peace and quiet. I get to see my babies and their mommies. I'm not chasing after any new ones this morning, so I must have got out here early enough. Sometimes I'm about an hour late and then I regret my decision of a second cup of coffee, but this morning it all worked out, so it was good. We are on it should be day 2 of lambing. It's ending up to be day 8 of lambing because they started a week ago. All good. The mums have been amazing. They've actually been following me, following the babies. Good mums, milk on both sides. Yay. The lambs have been vigorous and quite big and lots of multiples, I think. I'm averaging, I think, around 2.5 lambs per ewe, which is pretty good. Now I just have to keep them alive. I want to show you my very special arrival yesterday. I have a little story about this mama. Our first year in this barn was not a good one. We had lots of disasters. I think just really bad luck. That year, that winter, I slipped on some ice pulling, I wonder if you can see it, pulling that cart. We had some freeze-thaw issues in this barn. The first year, it's been fixed since. And there was a piece of ice. It was March break, beginning of March break, how appropriate as it turns out. I went to pull the cart back. I slipped, broke my ankle in 3 spots. For the first time in my life, I did not have my phone with me. I had to crawl with a broken ankle dangling across the barn to this room where they were it was in my coat. Long story short, broke my ankle. Mark was on his way to Manitoba. I caught him before he got to the airport, thank God. It was not a very nice 6 weeks because I like to stay busy. I don't like to be cooped up in a house. And we also had about 200 ewes lambing that very week. Mark's exhausted. I was depressed. I don't do well in the house. The light of that time, we had a set of quads born. And the one Mark he said, I think she's getting ignored. She needs colostrum, she needs milk. He brought her to the house for me to watch over as I had nothing else to do. I was literally, my leg was in a cast and up. So this lovely lady laid on my lap for 2 days. So Poppy became a really good friend of mine that very dark period. She is on her, I think this is her 4th lamb. Is this your 4th lamb? I think it is. 3rd, maybe 3rd. And she always has a boy, but this time she had a girl. Where are you, little monkey? Hi, sweetie. How's my girl? Hi, Poppy. Yes, you're up too. You two are going to compete for my love, aren't you? Hi, baby. Poppy, stop. Say hi to the world. Yes, you're a sweet pea. You kind of look like a goat. Hi, gorgeous. Yeah. Now I'm going to process all these lambs. I probably have 15 moms to do and a ton of babies. Which right? Which way is wrong? How do I say? And I need to move on. Queen, no boxer though. Might pull up in a Porsche, no boxer though. Tell a hater, yo, don't you got the blow? Tell him kangaroo Nick, I'll box the home. Listen to the for these lambs, when they're about 24 hours old, I throw an RFID tag on them for it's scannable with my system, and then it's in my database, and it's also for traceability. If any of these animals ever leave the property, they by law have to actually be in those lambs' ears. So I put them in on day 1 and then it's done. And then I use it for management. Then I weigh them to get a birth weight, and then I can track their daily gain. And then I give them a shot of selenium. Our soils here in Ontario are quite deficient in selenium. So selenium's just what is that? Is that a mineral? Vitamin? Mineral? I don't know. So a little injection of a quarter cc, a quarter mil. So I give that just under the skin and then in the neck area. I put a little elastic on their tail, and that, especially the ewe lambs, because I keep them as replacements, so they become mums. And if they have those long tails, it can harbor some dirt and bacteria, and I just want to keep that region clean for when they lamb. I do leave a tail, probably like it covers their whole back end. And then the last thing I do is I put a spot of paint on the lamb and the mum. So if I color code them depending on if they're a single or a twin, a triplet, a quad. I number them to match their mum. So if these are, say it's triplets, I'll do triplets, say green. And if it's the first lambs, I'll put number 1. So it goes from 1 to however many are in the group. And then I kind of know who belongs to who if they ever got out into another pen. And it also, once I throw them through at wean, there's some that are really small. And I know, say, pink would be 4 lambs, like quads. Then I would know automatically. I'd be like, oh, so she's the smallest one in here, but she was a quad, so mom was trying to feed 4. And I've learned all this stuff from other producers. If you are getting into sheep farming, get into a network and start talking to people that you trust and people who aren't judgy. Learn little things at a time, just small little even if you take one, I even say for meetings or anything, if you take one thing home and try it and see how it works. You don't have to change everything because every farm is different. They have their own little tricks and trades that works for them. It doesn't necessarily work for you. Always take what you hear, I call it the noise. Filter the noise and grab those 1 or 2 things that you feel in your gut would maybe be something easy to try for yourself, and it won't hurt anything if it doesn't work. That's up to each individual producer to figure out. That's my 2 cents worth. Do you want a bottle? Do you want a bottle? I might try though, just to make sure. I know, you're used to the bottle. Yes. Oh, puppy. Puppy, stop. No, you are a goat. Stop. Okay. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 I don't even know what that means. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. No, it's not. It gets the people going. I first met you, you told me you never fall in love. I have to feed the ones on that side by hand, so I just use this little plastic shovel, put feed in the bunk when I'm emptying the feed cart, and then take it over there. I guess lambing's on hold. These guys, a lot look really close, and then a few of them look like they're about a week or so away. So now we just wait. I've got a lot more jugs set up, ready to go, bedded. So yeah, we just wait. A lot eat before they decide they're gonna lamb, so they'll eat, and then they'll kind of come back and hang out here, and then start to do their little dance. And then it's pretty much labor is pending. Yep. Whole lot of lambing going on this week, and I love it. It's fun, and I love it even more when everything goes good. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.